All new Dragon Ball Super card game Masters information for BT28 Prismatic Clash, the newest set from the newest block, Ultra Bout. What's going on, guys? This is Damien from the Lookout, and yeah, I am overworking myself at the moment because for me it is the hardest when Bandai just drops everything. It's amazing for players. For me, kills viewership if I don't work way too fast, and it's a lot of work. So guys, please leave some likes and subscribes here, and don't run away when we put out how to play guides. So we're gonna be covering a bunch of new information here, but before we begin the video, huge shout out to the Coffee Club, our level patrons. These are $2 and up patrons that buy us coffee. They keep this crazy content grind going in, guys. Thanks a lot for your support. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, link to a patron is in the description below. And I think that's about everything. Roll the video. As with all of our videos, let's start with the breakdown. So BT28 spoiler season is here. It officially began today. We have a ton of new BT28 info for all of you who have missed it. I know that there is a good number of you on YouTube who don't follow all of the social media. For those of you who follow, please bear with me. You know, some people do not know what's going on, and it's our duty to inform them. So we have a ton of new info. We got a new mechanic that is tied specifically to white. We got the first look at all concept rares, and then we're just gonna wrap it up with a skipped summary. Let's go. Let's start with basic info, and like last time, we will try to do all of this in one take. BT28 Prismatic Clash. No, don't worry. Don't worry. This doesn't mean that Pokemon investors will come and buy it. Ultra Bout is the name of the series. I'm using this logo because I don't have the Prismatic Clash one yet. New color white. Now, I love this. I'm pretty sure that none of you have been here for this long. But if you go to our videos and filter by oldest, you will find an ancient video from like 7 years ago when Andrea and I interviewed Tatsuro Kawashima, and we did ask about white color. That was like 7 years ago. And I'm like, I know that this is completely unrelated to it, but that was the first idea that came to my mind. It's like, man, like 7 years ago, we were asking, is there gonna be white? And now 8 years into the game's lifespan, we're finally getting a color, and trust me, it's good. It's very fucking good. So it has a hidden mechanic that's its own thing. We also have 2 god rares, 5 concept rares, and the release date for the set is the 5th of September, so we're actually very close to it. Let's talk about white. We got a new color, right? We have 2 leaders. I'm sorry for the weird angles and stuff. Bandai didn't upload HD images anywhere. They just did like a couple of ones for the red leaders. So I'm taking these from the trailers. Our first 2 are Belmod and SSG Son Goku Crimson Power. Now this isn't Crimson rebooted. So white has its own mechanic called Hidden Mode, and then it also has like Revealed Mode. Though Revealed Mode is what most cards are in by default. The color is stupid strong. Now Belmod is more like meme-ish. I've seen all of the cards, but I haven't read them in detail yet. Specifically not for Belmod. White ones are a bit harder to read, but Goku is so good. Goku is phenomenal. Let's talk a bit more about this hidden mechanic. Now, to preface, I know more about the mechanic than we know so far from the cards, but I am not going to be revealing anything until we get official judge confirmation. There is more to how this mechanic works. It's not as simple, and it makes it very, very interesting and adds a new layer of strategy to it. But so far, From what we know, hidden mode means that cards are face down and then they lose all the card types. They're not battle cards, they're not extras, they're just face down cards. Now, I'm not sure, when I say that I know more, I don't know this part. I'm not sure, do they still count as cards in the battle area? If we go into time, I believe that they do, because they still exist in the battle area. Energy cards can also be switched to hidden mode. That's interesting to know. I think they stop being energies there then, but we don't know yet. Now, revealed mode is face-up cards, right? Those are the standard ones. You can switch opponent's cards to hidden mode as well as your own. That is a big thing. That is a very, very big one, because this is an insane type of removal. This doesn't remove a card from the battle area. Now, as far as I'm aware, that's not the wording. You just flip it face down. If this doesn't remove a card from the battle area, then this is huge, because how it interacts with secret rares and how it interacts with keywords such as indestructible. You also need to reveal cards with effects. Now comes the part, like, I cannot comment, but there is more about like zones and how reveals work. You will see in a matter of days. We will make an updated video once everything is confirmed. I just don't want to spread misinformation. You need to reveal them with effects. There are white cards that allow you to do this, because that's their mechanic. However, not a single other color, as far as I have seen, has a reveal effect. So white is basically swimming in removal. White is just swimming in removal. They can just get rid of your shit. Super easy. This is very interesting because we were all unsure what white is gonna be like. Because white needs a lot of catching up to do. It still doesn't have a token negate. It still doesn't have a sparking negate. I haven't seen a floodgate. Counterplays, free ones, I'm not sure about those. But you know, the stuff that you would imagine a color has, white is still lacking. It's still lacking in that. It does have unisons, like Z unisons. It does have Z extras. But it doesn't have the staple cards. And I'm not even sure about, it does have super combos, but I need to go and reread how they work. I will update you once I know. Barrier still applies when targeting. Now, I can confirm this, because there is a white SCR Beerus which switches cards to hidden mode ignoring barrier. So barrier will still function when you're trying to switch your opponent's cards to hidden mode. Okay, now I think that I have covered everything I can for now. Let's talk about concept rares. These are your chase cards. If you're a collector, these are the chase cards. These are, in my opinion, they are better than serialized cards. They're infinitely better looking. You can find 4 out of 5 in the trailer. So if you go to the official Bandai Card Games channel, you will find the trailer there. There are 4 out of 5. The one that is missing is SS4 Goku Daima versus King Goma. They look insane. It's pure gold. And you cannot see on this card. But my favorite part is in the middle of the names, you have this versus symbol. So they're called the Jiren versus Goku. SS4 Goku Mini versus King Goma. Frieza versus Goku. And this versus is golden as well. That looks fucking insane. Also, important note. All of them are mechanically unique cards. They're not reprints. So they are functioning like DBRs from BT28. You cannot get a non-concept rare version of these. These are mechanically unique. So if you want to run them in your deck, this is the only version that you can get. Luckily, we don't have a deck that is focused around them. That's a big one. Also, what I forgot to note here, all of them are counters. All of them are counters. Yeah, that's cool. So they all have this gold foiling. You can see it a bit on the card here. And I know that a couple of you will be asking what are the pull rates for these. I do not know yet. Once I know, I will make a video, I will update you. But as of right now, I would expect that the pull rate is about the same as campaign rares. So we're looking at Dragon Ball rares, the unisons, but more common than serialized cards. I think that should be about right, unless they take an SPR slot. And actually, I believe I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna correct myself. I don't think they're gonna be that rare. I think they're gonna be like the Alt Art Z cards from the previous set. So they will be taking an SPR slot, and they will be a bit more common. I believe so. Which makes sense, and it is fair considering that they are not alt arts but mechanically unique. We also have two god rares. The original one, the one from the set, is SS4 Goku Mini. Comeback power. Yeah, so ultimate deflect, double dual attack, 40k. He's huge. I'm not gonna read him here, but you can read the text. One thing that I want to point out, I have seen a couple of people noting that this doesn't look a lot like a god rare. Please keep in mind, this card is almost fully gold foil, which means that photos do not reflect reality. Similar to the old SSB Vegito. Yeah, the old SSB Vegito god rare. So the foiling works weird with shading, which makes them look a lot weirder. I think once you have the card in hand, or you see a video with someone actually holding it, moving it, so that you can see how light reflects from it, you will see how insane it actually looks. And the reprint, Mother of God, Jesus Christ, this reprint is Shenron the Eternal Dragon. This is the bad SCR from BT28, I want to say. The SCR is awful. It's unplayable. But the card, Mother of God, this is insane. And while I still have you on this topic, for a couple of you who are still listening, this set has almost all original artwork. We don't have reused artwork here. So for the first time in 8 years, we're actually getting original artwork. That's amazing. That's really fucking big. So Shenron is the SCR to God rare. It looks absolutely beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning. And now finally we have the energy markers. I love these. There are 10 energy markers, and they are covers of various sets. So you have the very first one, the Galactic Battle, set 2 Union Force, Crossworlds, I believe this was set 3, Colossal Warfare, I think that was 5, but I'm not sure, Miraculous Revival, Destroyer Kings. These are ancient sets. Assault of the Saiyans. Yeah, these are the first 10. Yeah. So Malicious Machinations, Universal Onslaught. I will officially disown Peter Dance if he doesn't get a gold foil version of this one. This is the Invoker one. And then Rise of the Unison Warrior. Now, if I were a betting man, I would tell you that we're gonna get 10 more energy markers in BT29, and that's gonna be the next 10. The pull rate is known. They're gonna be 1 per box, and the gold foil version exists as well. Yeah, I wrote it wrong. Fuck it, I have dysgraphia. I'm pretty open about that one. If you do not know, that's just a weird fucking condition where I mix letters when I write. Anyway, yeah, these are super hyped. You can find the gold versions on the trailer. So go check out the trailer for the gold versions. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below. Are you hyped for BT28? Are you hyped for the next block? Let me know. I'm crazy fucking hyped. This was one of the craziest days I've had in a while. And guys, please hit those like and subscribe buttons. I will be very overworked right now. I will be very overworked because when Bandai drops a set, a lot of people then don't go and look at guides and stuff, but we have to do them anyway. So let me know in the comments, are you hyped? And of course, hit those like and subscribe buttons, help us get to 6k subs when I'm gonna give away a booster box. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.